morning, guys. It's 6:45 a.m. I'm gonna head to the gym now. I've been training, like I said, I've been training early mornings. So I'm just waking up, having 30 grams of highly branched cyclic dextrin mixed in with my pre-workout. I'm gonna drink that on the way to the gym and then go train.
Okay.
And I didn't understand that you were the one. And I can't wait to see you
I decided to do a voiceover for the second part of the workout footage just because I'm not really sure yet if you guys prefer music over the workouts or if you actually prefer me to voice over and take you guys through the whole workout explaining what's going on. Anyways, this was my mechanical stress upper body session. As I said before, my split goes upper, lower, upper, rest. So I do 3 days on, 1 day off. I train my upper body more frequently than my lower body to try to catch up my upper body to my lower body. And this was the last exercise I did before I did abs, and I didn't get any footage of the ab training. This was a modified K muscle round for lateral raises. So what you do is you choose a weight you can get 10 reps with, but you just do 6, and then you rest for 5 seconds, and you do 6 sets of 4 reps, resting for 5 seconds in between. So you'll see I pump out 4, so that's 1, 2, this part I was gassed, so 3, and then I go 4. And then I rest, so I take a breather, count to 5. And if I'm really struggling, then I'll end up taking 10 seconds, but I just take 5 seconds, go again. So the method behind this madness is that you are completing 30 total repetitions with a weight that you could normally only do for 10 reps. So it's ridiculous. You're overloading the muscle way more, and you're getting so much more volume in such a short period of time. If you ever want to like improve a lacking muscle group, really implement muscle rounds. These are incredible and they're really easy to progress with. At the last couple rounds, you can get sloppy with form and do partials. It's all good. All right, it's 10:30 and I'm gonna have my post-workout meal now. We got 250 grams of chicken tenders, 330 grams of rice, and 250 grams of mixed vegetables from a frozen mixed vegetable bag. And I salt the crap out of all my meals. I've got my detoxing drink that I'm gonna sip with my meal, water, and of course I'm gonna add Frank's Red Hot to my meal. For supplements, we just have fish oil, vitamin C, because I'm just getting over my sickness, multivitamin, and digestive enzyme. As bodybuilders and athletes, you never want to neglect sodium. If you're not consuming enough sodium, your body won't be able to contract muscles efficiently. You might get muscle cramps, and your workouts will actually really suffer. So another myth about sodium. A lot of people think that sodium causes water retention. It's actually a fluctuation in sodium intake that causes water retention. So if you regularly consume 3,000 milligrams of sodium every single day, then you won't hold water. But if you go from consuming only 1,000 milligrams of sodium one day, and then you have one day where you have 3,000 milligrams of sodium, that's a huge difference, and that difference will cause your body to hold water. So I always recommend my clients to maintain a consistent high sodium diet, as long as you don't have any existing heart conditions or cardiovascular disease. For scheduling out my days, I use the 10X Planner by Grant Cardone. This is what it looks like. So on the left side, you have the time by every single hour. So what you want to do is write down everything you plan on doing for every hour the night before. So you plan your day out the night before. And on the right side, right when you wake up, you write your goals. And then you write the quote of the day. This day was yesterday, and my quote of the day was "Make time, not excuses." You write down your targets for the day, what you plan on achieving, and then at the end of the day, when you go to bed, you write down the successes, what you actually achieved. So you don't even acknowledge what you didn't achieve. You just acknowledge the successes, and then you write down your goals again. So every single day, I'm writing my goals down twice. So I have goals for my business, and I have personal goals that I write down. And I really like writing my goals down very often. It keeps your goals fresh in your mind, so you're always motivated and striving towards something. I'm super indecisive when it comes to choosing food and choosing what I want to eat. So it's funny because my mom gave me an amazing recommendation last week. I have a ton of protein cookies from when I went to the Toronto Pro Super Show, and I can only fit one cookie in my macros like each day, but I would have a cookie like every other day. And I literally have 7 different flavors of cookies to choose from, protein cookies. So like each day I'm like, oh my God, I don't know which one I want to commit to. So you know what she said? You know what mom said? She's like, why don't you just eat a third or a half of each and have 2 or 3 different cookies? And my mom was just blown. I was like, shit, okay, I'm gonna do that. So as you can see, I had a cookie yesterday, and I had 3 halves. I had half of a birthday cake one, half of this chocolate donut one, and half of a regular chocolate chip one. So I got these white chocolate almond cookies by MyProtein. These macros are ridiculous, but honestly these cookies don't taste that great, and they're a little smaller. Very good texture, but they don't taste as good. But check out the macros for one cookie. 37 grams of protein in one cookie, and only 20 grams of carbs for the whole cookie. But they do have kind of a funky taste. These white chocolate cranberry orange cookies are absolutely unreal. They're huge too. These ones are big. So these ones are bigger than the other ones. These are the macros for half the cookie, so they try to snake you there. The full cookie is actually 340 calories, and it's 20 grams of protein, 48 carb, and 16 fat. So 48 carbs for the whole cookie, and the other cookie is 20 grams of carbs. And then I got 4 different flavors of cookies from Buff Bake. This is their new formula. It's a soft bake cookie, and it's just a white chocolate peanut butter. This one's, honestly, these are all really good, but only 16 grams of protein for the whole cookie, and they all have around 40 to 50 grams of carbs with pretty high fat. And also these cookies are actually smaller, so these cookies are like the same size as these ones pretty much. These ones are like almost the same size. This one's the biggest. This cookie's actually a little dry, but these ones are all soft and chewy. In terms of taste, Buff Bake and these ones, these Way 2B ones are really good. All the flavors are actually amazing. My favorite's probably birthday cake and the chocolate donut. But the macros on this MyProtein cookie are unreal, and like it has a little bit of a funky taste, but it still tastes really good. But enough cookie talk, because we're just gonna have eggs. I'm gonna have my next meal. It's 2 p.m. Just finished up doing a statistics unit. I'm taking stats online through my university. And each week I have quizzes to do online, so I finished the readings for today, or for this week. So I'm cooking my eggs in coconut oil. What I do is I put the coconut oil on the scale, and then I just fork out however much I want. So that's 6 grams. So I wanted 8 grams, but 9 grams is good enough. And then I just put it on and melt it. That's what I use as my cooking spray. Cracked 4 eggs, put it in. Listen to that. And for egg whites, I do the same thing. So I just put the container on, zero it, and then I just pour however much I want. Well, I tracked 1 cup, so I tracked 250 grams. It's 198. 249. One serving's like 256. I need to get 256. 257. Oh, almost right on the dot. Look at that. I forgot that I never actually explained what my diet break macros are looking like. So on training days, I'm having 60 grams of fat, 225 grams of carbs, and 200 grams of protein. I bumped that up from 50 grams of fat, 160 carb, and 200 protein. That's what I had while I was at the end of my diet. But I was also doing 80 minutes of cardio on training days and 40 minutes of cardio on rest days. Now I completely dropped off the cardio in my training days, and now I just do the 40 minutes of cardio on rest days with Stairmaster. I equated for that by adding in extra training volume and intensity into my training program. So now my training is more intense and has higher volume, which is fine because I'm able to push it now that I have a little bit more food and less stress from the cardio. The main idea behind doing a diet break is to let your body recover mentally and physically, because your quality of life can really drop when you've been dieting for too long. I personally noticed with me, I was getting really antisocial. Like, I wouldn't have energy to even talk to anyone. I didn't care about anyone else. I just cared about doing my cardio, getting in the gym, getting out. And that's what happens. I know that's what happens to me when I'm dieting aggressively for a long period of time. This is my third day into my diet break where I'm not doing cardio and I have a little bit more food, and I'm already way more social. I have way more energy. I'm willing to talk to people. Like, I enjoy talking to people again. It's good. I can just be myself. So there's a lot of gives and takes with dieting, but in the end, I love the challenge. I just love pushing myself to the limits, seeing what conditioning I can get myself in, and seeing what pain and suffering I can endure to achieve a specific goal. So I'm just gonna maintain this kind of conditioning, or possibly do 4 more weeks of cutting after this 2-week diet break, because I'm gonna need to stay lean for photo shoots and upcoming modeling jobs. All right, eggs are all cooked up. Just need some ketchup. Just gotta get some of that. Oh, damn. Oh, man. Okay. Ketchup. Nope, none of you can't have. Nope, not having it. Nope. Step away. Gotta step away. Can't look at it. God damn it. I want my eggs anyways. I don't need none of that. It's 4:20 and I'm just finishing up editing some YouTube videos. To bridge from meal to meal, I like to have carbonated drinks to stay full throughout the day. So I know a lot of people don't like it because of the aspartame. I personally don't believe that having like 1 can of Diet Coke per day can drastically increase your risk of cancer. So I'm not too bothered by it. They help keep me full and bloated, and I'm craving something sweet and have a Coke Zero, like, it helps me stay on track with my diet. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, it's 9 p.m. I hit all my goals for the day. Very tired. Going to wind down in bed and read Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vee. It's basically a social media marketing book on how to brand yourself effectively. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.